Sarah. If you're doing the beginner, take a look at our website to see how you should scale this workout to become a beginner workout. I've already done my warm-up, and I have to tell you, I think this is going to be an awesome workout, and I am so thrilled that I can even feel that I can do this workout, but it's going to be challenging. It is. Let me give you a little tip on some of the exercises. But first, I'll tell you what it is. 2 rounds each for time of 22 burpees, 22 mountain climbers, hence the terrible twos, you're getting the theme here, 22 thrusters, and you can use a 5 to a 15-pound dumbbell on each arm, in each hand when you do that thruster, or scale to just squats if you don't have weights or you don't feel like you're quite ready to do this yet. 22 plank out and in. Remember, that's where you jump your feet back and forward, and Sarah jumps her feet right up almost to her arms. My jumping out and in, I'm not as flexible yet, so I don't get near as far up as I should. So please, when you look at my version of these, try to jump forward more if your body's limber enough to do it. We're doing 22 ball slams and use a 5 to 15 ball or a plate. And take a look at our website, it will tell you how to vary this with a plate. I have to tell you, I normally get stuck doing burpees instead of ball slams because I don't have a ball. Guess what? Sarah gave me an early Christmas present. I have a ball, yay! It is a 15-pound ball, which is a little more ambitious than I probably would have bought on my own, but that's a good thing because I think I would have soon outgrown the 8 or 10-pound ball that I would have bought. So I'm excited I can do a ball slam. I don't have to do burpees in place of that. If you are not lucky enough to have a ball, then please do burpees in place of the 22 ball slams, 22 plank scissors, 22 tuck jumps. And remember, when you jump up with a tuck jump, you should try to tuck your legs up under you. My legs, I'm lucky just to be able to do the jump right now, so I'm kind of scaling this, but if you're more limber, please, when you come up in that tuck jump, tuck your body up. And 22 push-ups. Try to do them strictly from your toes, but if you can do the beginner variation from your knees if you need to, because this is a pretty intense workout. That's why they call it terrible twos. So it's 2 rounds each for time of 22 burpees, 22 mountain climbers, 22 thrusters, or squats. If you don't have hand weights, 22 plank out and in, 22 ball slams, or burpees if you don't have a ball for ball slams, 22 plank scissors, 22 tuck jumps, or you can do high knees for the tuck jumps if you're just feeling this is a pretty intense workout and it's a little more than you can handle with those tuck jumps. Then do high knees. And if you do the high knees, then you should do 22 each leg, 44 total instead of the 22 tuck jumps, 22 push-ups. For the thrusters, this is the only thing here that I've never done before. I took a look at Sarah's how-to video, which you should take a look at, womensfitway.com, at her how-to video. It's basically a squat up into a push press with those weights on each hand. So you squat below parallel and you hold the weights up here as you're squatting, and as you come up, you're holding the weights in what she calls the rack position. As you're coming up, you should thrust up using your hips. You should feel this more in your hips, not in your arms, because you're really using your hips, the momentum of your hips thrusting up to lift these weights, not your arms. Thrust up, and you'll feel it. And I'm working on trying to, as I practice these here, trying to get my hips more involved, not my arms. I think our natural inclination when we do this the first time is to try to push up with our arms. I'm going to try to get that whole movement going with my hips. That's it. You remember the plank scissors too. The plank out and in is, as I told you, where you jump your feet out, jump your feet back in. Try to get your feet a lot further forward than I get mine right now, or scale if you have to, like I do, and don't go quite as forward if it allows you to at least be able to do the exercise. And the plank scissors are where you take and you jump out and in. You're in a plank position. You jump out and in with your feet going sideways in a plank scissor position. And it's like opening and closing your legs sideways. So kind of like scissors opening and closing on the sides, jumping out and in. That's a plank scissor. Oh boy. I'm going to film one round of this, then I'm going to stop the camera because there is a 2-minute rest between each round. I will stop the camera and I'll come back at the end after I finish my second one and tell you how I did with my second one. Just because this is such a very long workout, I don't want you to have to watch me do 2 rounds of it. So, wow, I'm going to really work on trying to finish, trying not to scale, and by the way, I didn't tell you, with the hand weights for the thrusters, she said 5 to 15 pound dumbbells. I'm using the 5 pounds just because this is a new movement for me and I want to focus on the actual form more and not the lifting. So let's get going here. Let's start and do my first round. 2 burpees. Oh, forgot my good push-up. Burpees are always challenging for me. They take me a lot longer than they should. Hopefully yours will go faster. I'm only on 7. And I don't go down as hard as I should when I'm playing push-up. 9. 10. Remember, if you need to, instead of jumping, you could scale and step in and out. 11. 12. I'm trying not to scale. 13. 14. Okay, I'm going to scale by not doing the push-up part of it. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. Okay. 22 mountain climbers. We should really be 44 because we're going to count each leg, right? And we'll end up stepping if this is too much. Sorry for the rest. These are hard for me too. Sarah makes them look so easy. Okay, 22. All right, going for those new movements for me. The thrusters. Arms here, down into a squat. I don't think I move using my hips, right? It should be my hips pushing me up. I don't think I've got it. Please take a look at the how-to video on this again because I don't think I'm doing it right. This is her favorite exercise because if you're upset with somebody, you can take some aggression out here on this. Slide out of my hands. I don't know if it's because I'm sweaty or if it's because it's a new ball. I just feel like it's dropped on my hands. Hard as it should be. Very effective with a 15-pound ball. Can really feel it in your core. Okay, this is going to be plank scissors. Maybe those are out and in. I think I need to get further down, actually, more in a plank position. Boy, you can really feel it when you get further down into a plank position. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. 22 tuck jumps. Wow. No, I missed the plank out I did in front of the wall slam. So let's do those first. 22 plank counting-ins. In and up is one. Remember, try to come further up than I'm doing. Especially as I'm getting tired here. Okay, so now we're going to go to those 22 tuck jumps. Wow. Okay. Try to bring your weights up more than I'm doing. 244 high knees if you can't do this at all. Even if you only get as high as I'm getting, you're getting to work. I guarantee you. 13, my lucky number. push-up for my life, even if I'm not getting down far. I'm in the plank floor. We're at 11 minutes, 7 seconds. That was it. 11 minutes, 7 seconds. I'm going to rest for 2 minutes. I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to do my last round. And then I'm going to come back and tell you my time on my last round. Hi everybody. Wow. Finished my second round. I actually bettered my time. I did it in 10 minutes and 59 seconds instead of the first round, which was 11 minutes, 7 seconds. That might be because I did scale a little. The 22 burpees, I did 9 of them with the jumping in and out into the plank position. I'm sorry, with the, jumping out to the plank position, going down to the push-up and then jumping back from the plank position. The last 13 that I did, I just did the jumping in and out to the plank position with no plank push-up. The burpees, that's what we just talked about. You can see I really worked hard. I'm sweating. I can hardly talk or think right now. The mountain climbers, I didn't scale. The thrusters, I did not scale. I actually felt like I was getting a little bit more of the right movement with thrusting up from my hips instead of my arms. Plank out and ins. I actually managed to jump about 5 of them much closer to my body than I normally do. Then I was really running out of energy, so I did the last with the smaller jump that you see me do normally, which is a scale. Ball slams, I did well on. I really can feel it in my core. I can't tell you how much I thank Sarah for getting me such a wonderful Christmas present as the ball for ball slams. Awesome. So you didn't have to do burpees. I said my regrets to you if you had to do burpees instead because you don't have a ball for ball slams. Plank scissors, I did not scale, although maybe I'm not jumping as far out and in on the side as Sarah does. I really think I did good for me. Tuck jumps, I didn't scale, although you remember I get up to about here and I should actually be tucking and coming up higher on those tuck jumps. Push-ups, I did not scale, but for me, it's kind of scaling because you remember I didn't go quite all as far down as I should with my plank push-up, but considering I started from my knees on June 19th of this year, and I would go down from my knees onto the mat with a whoosh, and plop right down, and we heard all of me hitting the mat, then I would gear myself up to push myself back up from my knees. So, wow, I've come a long way. Never thought I could do any form of a plank push-up before. I feel really strong from this workout. It was a challenge. I pushed, I got through it. As I was doing that second round, I was thinking, I really don't want to finish this. I'm so tired, but I really kept pushing. And it paid off. I mean, I feel great. I had the absolute best workout in the world. I feel like I really accomplished something today and in my career here of working out. I've accomplished something big for me. I don't know. I think I've done this workout in the past. We'd have to look to see how long it took me to do, but I have a feeling it took me a whole lot longer than 11 minutes and 7 seconds and 10 minutes and 59 seconds for the second one. Wow. I can't encourage you enough. Do this workout. Push through it. Scale wherever you have to scale. I know the first time I did it, I really scaled, and I still scaled here, but I finished, and you can finish too, and you will feel just as awesome as I do. It is just the greatest workout, the Terrible Twos workout. And that's it for today on All the Drama for today on womensfitway.com.